Congratulations, everybody in this room. You're an integral part on what just happened, right? I was in awe looking at the timeline. But you know the timeline I'm even more in awe of? The one that sits out there, right? The next 20 years. So congratulations. This is an achievement that really is shared with the community. Why? Because nonprofit organizations don't exist for 20 years if they're not centered, providing value to the community. So God bless you guys for what you've achieved. ATPF's 19 programs have created countless miracles. I could be up here all night sharing them with you. There are so many in the past 20 years. What a blessing collectively we've achieved, because it really has been the community. I want to thank you to our honorees tonight. Incredible work that you're doing. Continue to do it. We've got your back. To our physician advisors and therapists who continue to make sure we follow best practice in medicine. They answer Dana's questions 7/24, and believe me, she does call in the middle of the night with questions. I got to thank our incredible staff. It's small, but it's mighty. Rebecca, Lupe, where's Rebecca? Where's Lupe? Where's Lupe go? No, Lupe's out there. And then my amazing wife, Dana. Our 19 program directors, you guys are here. Our rock star interns that we have. And then the volunteers. Many have been with us the whole 20 years, if you can believe it. You guys are simply the best. That's why I had to turn to Tina to get us going today. Real quickly though, I want to tell you my personal story. Can we flip to the next? There we go. All right. Actually, it wasn't too long ago. We had a strategic planning meeting to kind of refocus, and one of our long-term donors actually facilitated it. And the core of the foundation was sound. It wasn't that difficult, but he pushed us, and he asked, but what are you not saying? And I'm not a real emotional guy. That's Dana's job. But I actually teared up. I realized, starting the foundation, we ran it out of our home for 8 years. I had the anxiety of, what if we couldn't cover our costs? I was struggling to, put my son through therapy. But God bless the community. You guys never let us down. We somehow, at the end of the year, would cover our cost. That fear, though, made us very conservative, which is not such a bad thing. But as we look forward, it's removing those barriers so we continue to grow the mission. I love this quote by Winston Churchill. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. That's why the next 20 years is so exciting to me. I'm fortunate. Bill, 26 years, you can still catch up. Married to Dana. She's been Autism Tree's compass. Her faith, her ability to appreciate everyone is the gift to do the right thing for every child in the family. It has given me the strength to carry on. We're so very proud, Dana, of what you've accomplished this last 20 years, so congratulations. Today, the future has never been clearer or more hopeful. Just look at tonight's program, and later take a look at it. It provides you all the highlights, the numbers, what we've done in this community for 20 years. Truly an amazing performance, a great return on investment. Dana and I get recharged from looking at the data and the energy and support we get from our dynamic board, which is going to be growing in the future. And I believe there's a couple new board members sitting out there tonight. But you always need to ask, what's the why? And there's my why, that crazy little kid sitting in the chair. Dana and I started the foundation to help physicians raise money, do research. Dr. Doris Trauner was instrumental in that. And it grew into something even bigger and more beautiful. But when my son was diagnosed, very similar to what Phil had shared, I was frozen. I had to think about the words. I really was frozen. I was crushed, I was lost, sad, alone. I was an outsider now, even with my family. And now I was a new member of a club that I never signed up for. Thanks to Dr. Mike Levy, I think Mike's over here in the corner, Bobby Hanna, instrumental in mentoring me to become really connected with my son and to be a good father. So God bless you guys, thank you. The parent mentoring program is amazing. So parallel at this time, I had a colleague at work that had a family tragedy. How she handled it became the framework for Dana and I to actually handle our diagnosis. It shifted us from taking our anger to convert it to inspiration and re-challenge it. Because we were actually blessed. Dana and I both were in the healthcare community. We had access that most people don't have. And we struggled and we failed. And it's that earning platform that's been the genesis and the foundation of this foundation. So I want to thank her for her inspiration. I'm blessed by my wife and son. It's impossible to follow him. You can see he's this little superstar. But Garrett, amazingly, growing up in the foundation, even has a bigger heart and passion to make change for people with neurodiversity in America. And we see that with the work he's done here at the City Council and what he's also accomplished at Duke University. I'm literally on the phone with him, Garrett, don't do it. Just get through law school, year one. And he doesn't listen. It's like, oh, Dad, I've already done it. I'm like, oh, God, the stress level. We got like 3 weeks to go. So tonight, really is a true celebration. And we could not have done it without every single one of you. I literally got stories after stories after stories of how you've helped Dana and I and Garrett be able to do this, because this is amazing work. We have an army of volunteers, and I can't thank them enough that makes this all happen. Our reaffirmation of this good work tonight, I hope I can leave you with a powerful thought. What's the next 20 years? What does it need to look like? Because we create that. We inspire it, we fund it, we support it, we give guidance to it. Dana shared the numbers. It's a losing battle. It's 136 kids now, so even more resources are needed. But we're positioned with our framework to be able to do that. So thank you for trusting us. That's a big obligation. Believing that these families and children need something different to help them navigate the autism spectrum diagnosis. We are community strong, and we're blessed by our active engagement and support. So please enjoy tonight and know it's about everyone in this room, seriously. You've helped make an incredible positive change for these families and our family. The list of thank you is so large. We don't have enough time tonight, but you know who you are. Thank you.